And this will be probably the last batch of iron I'm gonna be picking up. I do see the topaz, I do see the quartz.
Not your professional walkthroughs channel presents.
Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Stardew Valley here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Now, please watch the episode. I really need the views. But now I'm gonna stop sucking up and I'm gonna actually talk about today's episode. So, we are less than a week away from the Stardew Valley Fair, which happens during the fall season. Ooh, it's a lucky day, that's cool. So, that means that I will need to start preparing items on my farm that I will be able to bring along with me to the fair in order to win the first prize. Wow, we have a bunch of artisanal items here already. That is just awesome. So I can sell the beer, I can sell some of the cranberry jello, I can still keep the blueberry one for the fish in case they will want to increase their population. And now I kind of need to figure out what will I put into the fish ponds. Or the fish ponds. The preserve jars and into the kegs. So this one will work on the caviar, that is perfectly fine. And here I can theoretically put in... Ah, cool, I still have blueberries. Now what I should also do is start reproducing these into the seeds for the next summer season. But, yeah, I want to talk about the fair and what to take along, which I, from my personal experience at least know, tends to work the best. So from my personal experience, since we are competing against Pierre with produce, Marnie with animal products, and Willy with fish and shellfish and whatever else he can come across, well, we are left theoretically with, for example, minerals from the mines, which is why if I have diamond or ruby or emerald, I definitely take one of these three. Then what I usually tend to take is something like battery, a bottle of wine if I would have one, and then, for example, the pink cake which I received in the mail, unless you decide to give it to Haley, for example, as she really does like the pink cake. Okay, what I see here is our grade because we have 5 gold star corn, which I actually will require for the quality bundle. Therefore, this is truly amazing. Also, the cool thing here is I have the amaranth ready for Marnie. The yams are done, the eggplant is done, and since this is fairy rose and it's fully mature, do we have fairy rose honey? Oh, that is so great. That is just perfect. Now all I need to do is somehow figure out how to put more of these beehives around these fairy roses. Theoretically, I have multiple options. I can put some of them here, or I'm gonna have to figure out something else. But now I have full inventory, which is not that great. The quartz is done refining, so that is awesome. I'm gonna sell most likely all of these. I can keep this for Marnie, this for the sturgeon, this for community center, the same with the mushrooms as well. Let's see, the honey is definitely being sold. Anything else I might try to get rid of? Let's see. We're gonna refine you. Oh yeah, the squid kid in the mines actually dropped the squid ink, so that's actually pretty damn awesome, because now I at least have this rare item, which otherwise I would need to put something like the midnight squid or the regular squid or octopus into the fish pond in order to actually get my hands on this. So this is really nice. Let's see. I'm gonna have to make... Yeah, I'm low on iron, so in case I will want to increase the sprinkler amount I have currently available to me, I definitely require more iron. Now, I do believe that I did put in the order for the third fish pond, so I'm gonna have to go and take a look at Robin's progress. Also, I should definitely load in something into here. So, let's see. Sure, let's go with the hops. I might have taken more than I can put in, but that's fine. Just gonna drop this. We got ourselves some coal, that is always nice. Okay, so we are done refining all the trash, and I have acquired all that trash thanks to me trying to capture the lava eel and the level 100 of the mines on the previous episode. So in case you have not seen it, I'm gonna try to put like a link somewhere on the screen so that you can jump right to it and enjoy more content from my channel. Oh, and by the way, I publish videos like 5 days a week or something, so in case you are bored or your favorite YouTuber is on vacation, consider subscribing to me. I definitely do appreciate the views, and since I'm a small channel, you might actually see a feedback in the comment section from my end for any of the topics or games which I'm currently covering. So yeah, give it a shot, you never know. Okay, now yams are for me a great produce. Reason why is fairly simple. I tend to keep these guys for the glazed yams. This is my favorite recipe, and I'm not sure if I can actually make it right now or if I need to wait a bit longer. But the cool thing about the glazed yams is the fact that you actually get like 200 energy and 80 HP recovered for one consumption of one portion. So if in case you keep like bunch of the yams and you only need sugar from Pierre, or theoretically you can produce sugar on your farm now, I think that is the case, you are basically independently able to sustain yourself, and this dish is actually a great thing to take along into the Skull Caverns. I would not recommend probably taking it into the regular mines here in Stardew Valley because, well, it's kind of a overkill, I think, at least from my side. I've never ran into anything that dangerous that I would actually really require that much HP recovered. Okay, so this will go for the pumpkins so they can be watered and I don't have to bother with them. And I'm gonna have to water all of this remaining stuff. And then I'm gonna go check on what else is going on at the farm. Obviously, the chickens and cows should be happy. And I'm all out of water. I should be able to smelt something. And also what I should definitely go do is go to see Clint and purchase like a whole bunch of coal. The reason why is, well, I kind of do want more seed makers, and I also want more preserve jars and some other recipes which require more coal, because if one unit requires 8 coal, yeah, that's just horrible. And the unfortunate thing is that coal is actually, well, it's a bit of an expensive thing to deal with, but then again, I think it's quite worthwhile your investment. Let's see, do we have more of the yam seeds, or do I just... Yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna drop in more of the pumpkins. And of course, I'm gonna be utilizing the speed grow in order to get the harvest faster. Once again, I kind of do not require a good quality because mostly yams serve for cooking in my playthroughs. And, well, the pumpkins I will most likely try to turn into the actual pumpkin juice itself. So, yeah, I'm not gonna be going super crazy about putting like fertilizer on them because once again I'm finishing off the quality bundle with 5 corn and not with 5 pumpkins. Okay, well, I carry around a ton of stuff, so I should ditch whatever I potentially can. And let's go take a look at those cows and chickens. And theoretically speaking, I should actually go to see Clint and then check out the chickens and the cows. The reason why is that Pierre is only open until certain time, and once you get past that, well, tough luck. No coal for you, or no upgrades or anything else. So I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, let's go with 40, that will definitely do for now. I theoretically did kind of bankrupt myself by doing so. But, well, this is your definitely sure way to get coal. I never purchase iron ore, gold ore, or copper ore. I usually go for the coal just due to the fact that you require only 1 coal to smelt 5 pieces of ore into 1 bar, but the recipes which you will actually be burning through coal are things like the preserve jars and something else. But here's the kicker. If you spend, let's say, I don't know, you require 8 coal for 1 preserve jar, right? Let's just confirm it. Yeah, so 8 coal. Now, 8 times 150. Just to make sure my math is correct, I'm gonna check it with the calculator once I find it on my phone. So that is 150 times 8, which is equal to 1,200. Okay, but now let's, for example, go to the wiki page. And I'm gonna look up what happens if you, for example, turn pumpkin into pumpkin juice. So if we look up pumpkin, now here's the kicker. So 720 gold is for the basic pumpkin juice. 690 is for pickled pumpkin. Once you get the artisanal perk in level 10, for which I'm definitely going, you get 1008 gold. So overall, the 1200 gold which you spent will be returned quite fast. And even if you would go with, for example, a few caviar or something else, you will definitely get the investment back eventually. So in my eyes, it's definitely worth it. The gold, iron, and copper, not as much, because if you catch a big pile of the minerals in the mine level, even if it's unlucky day, like you were able to see in one of the previous episodes, when in the unluckiest of days I came across like 35 iron from 2 levels. So that was definitely kind of surprising to me because, well, I thought the game is just messing with me for some reason. So, I mean, I don't know. it's from personal experience of each of your playthrough, of course. But I mean, I keep playing this game and it still keeps surprising me with certain stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably think of something regarding that. That was totally bad, but let's see if I can salvage something from here. Now, just in case I would want to put, for example, the Dorado or something into the fish pond, I do recall that these carnivorous fish do require something like 3 sardines or 3 anchovies to be placed inside the fish pond to level up their population and allow more fish to be inside of the fish pond. So I'm gonna probably have to keep some of these around just in case. Yeah, I was kind of afraid that I would be pulling out more coal. How fun would that be? Okay, but seriously, we have a full backpack and I need to go drop a ton of this stuff. I'm not gonna be purchasing too many seeds right now from Pierre, as the current crops which I'm getting my hands on can be used to increase the seed amount available to me, because if I get, for example, harvest of the base quality produce, which is, well, sold for the least amount of money, instead if you turn it back into the seeds from the base quality crop, you can get the seed, and that seed can even turn out as silver or gold star quality produce later on, so you will probably get greater profit that way. You will of course have to experiment with something like, I don't know, fertilizer, or just be lucky enough to get the harvest and it will turn out to be of the better quality. Wow, there are so many high concentration spots today. What's going on? And just as I cast into the pond, of course it will disappear. Well, I hope something nice will be at least inside of that chest. Okay, and smallmouth bass. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking... let's see. You know what? Let's do this and let's do this. Oh yeah, I wanted to put down the tapper on one of the oaks. So I'm gonna definitely go and do that. But I'm still kind of enjoying the fact that I have the blackberry season. So I'm gonna at least try to stack up as much of those as I potentially can. No, I'm not gonna be using them as an item to be placed into the preserve jars, because unfortunately salmon berries and blackberries never sell for quite as much. Now there is the event with the bear, which theoretically increases the selling price of all these items, I mean the berries, but yeah, just now, also, the fun thing is that eventually, when I will get my hands on the level 10 perk or skill, which will allow me to pick up the iridium quality, well, then you are running into quite the dilemma. As imagine you have like 200 blackberries in your inventory, but now you will start to actually pick up iridium quality blackberries, which give you almost double the energy and HP and sell for more because better quality, of course. But what do you do then with the 200 which you already have in your inventory? Well, honestly, I just keep eating them. If I'm not going like seriously into skull caverns trying to get super deep or something, I definitely keep consuming these, and I don't bother going, for example, into the bathhouse. Now, the bathhouse, don't get me wrong, super awesome thing unless you are not playing the game smart and you are not utilizing the forageable items to get more energy throughout your day and be able to achieve more tasks, especially with the less upgraded tools, because they require more energy, are less efficient, and it just takes forever to chop down a tree or something. Wow, there's just so many of these blackberries. Okay, so we did free up some space, but this is still quite full. Robin is still working. But I see that the surgeon finally, after a decade of waiting, too cold, will request the jello, and that is why I'm gonna do this. So these guys are ready to be upgraded. This fish pond should come around requesting something idiotic any day now, so that's gonna be fun. Let's see, I kind of did forget to milk the cows, but yeah, I know it's kind of weird when you go at night into the barn and try to milk the cows, but they don't mind. If you try to interact, for example, with your chickens, yeah, they will usually tell you that they are trying to sleep or something, so I don't think they like it as much, but luckily enough for you, you don't have to, for example, pet them in order to get your hands on the necessary ingredients which you require from them, which are the eggs, and those are usually already laid in the coop. Okay, I'm gonna actually move these materials to here, which makes me think I should also be moving the furnaces closer here. So, okay, what I can do here is take these for now. I'm gonna drop them down by the workbench just so that I can be smelting closer to the resources. And I'm gonna take the mayo and the cheese. For now, I can potentially store it here. Let's see. Hey girls, just ignore me. I'm just, trying to not wake you up. This is so not creepy. Okay, and just like that, we are done. So now I can turn this into the cheese, so that will be done by tomorrow. And let's go take a look at these girls. Yeah, you see, they are trying to sleep, so I'm gonna leave them to it. And let's just turn this into the mayo. Also need to go stop by the mushroom cave, and yeah, it's getting super late, so I am definitely not gonna be risking going into the community center. I really hate the fact that these mushrooms will never be affected by the level 10 skill of foraging, which increases the quality to the iridium. It's just a shame from my end, because if you go with the bat cave, well then the bats will actually let you pick up iridium quality items. And if you pick up iridium quality orange, I'm gonna tell you this right now, whoever you decide to give the orange to as a gift will be definitely happy. So yeah, I don't know why I kept this, but okay. So let's smelt the ore. I should probably go drop off this, but I can keep it, it's not gonna kill me. Let's go like this. And let's see. I'm gonna hope that this will turn into another ancient seed like it happened in one of the previous episodes. Man, that was such a happy occasion for me. I love it when that happens. I was so glad it actually did not turn into the mixed seeds. It usually has the opposite effect on me. Kind of makes me super annoyed or angry. But yeah, that will be most likely it for today. I don't think I'm gonna earn that much money. And I know I could have gone into the mines because it was a lucky day, but it was more important for me to reach this. And I am going with the artisan. Because if I loaded something like beer inside, now I'm actually gonna earn more money. So, also for the cranberry jelly, also for the fairy rose honey, and yeah, I mean, for 3 honey to earn 2040, that's just crazy because, well, even the cranberry jelly cannot live up to that. And even 6 beer is not enough. So, yeah, definitely get your hands on some fairy roses. Plus, potentially, they attract the fairy during the season. And if you saw one of the episodes during summer, the fairy came and grew my melons. So, you never know. Okay, now we have Friday. Friday is awesome. And the cool thing, on the next episode, we are getting the 4th day of rain. So that massive field of wheat, which I am not watering, will be actually done by the end of the next episode. So definitely subscribe so you can check it out and you will know when it will come out. I will probably make some funny thumbnail about it or something. Okay, and that's another lucky day. I think the game is trying to tell me this time to actually go into the damn mines. Okay, so let's see. I can make some sprinklers happen. That is just awesome. I'm gonna probably go with just the one for now, and the reason why is here, so that I can water these cranberries when they will eventually reach full maturity. Now, the fall seeds, which will be finished by God knows when, I will just water. I'm not gonna be wasting a sprinkler on them right now. It's not that necessary. This is just to help me increase the foraging skill, and like I said in one of the previous episodes, I usually reach level 10 in foraging during the winter season when I am messing around with the winter seeds. And those are a whole lot of fun, especially if you start off with 0 of them during the season and you finish the season with like 700 something. And look at this looks so pretty. I just really wish I was able to put like the amaranth or something in here with the eggplant and the grapes. It just looks so much nicer. And I see that actually the speed grow is still in the ground, so if I were to turn the pumpkins into more seeds, probably the base quality ones, or, well, theoretically I can sell the gold star ones, or I can keep some of the gold star ones for some quests and also for selling them right now, just so that I have more spending money. I know, even the gold star one will not earn me as much as I turn it into the pumpkin juice, but, I mean, what the heck, it's just 5 gold star pumpkins, you know? It's the perfect amount for the quality bundle, but, yeah, I'm just gonna do it like this, and yeah. So I'm gonna be turning the pumpkins into the seeds. Gonna refill the watering can. That way I should be able to replant the pumpkins there. Actually, in one of my playthroughs, which I did not publish here, I did the summer season with like, I don't know, it was around 200 starfruit at the start of the summer season year 2. And when I finished, I had just so much starfruit planted on the farm. And also the fun thing was that, well, I got massive amounts of starfruit. And the benefit of it was that I was still able to keep reproducing the plants into more seeds. Kind of actually glad I have this thing right now equipped. So that is the milking part done. I can just say hi to the girls if I find them. And I kind of am happy that I kept the mayo and the cheese. I know I did level up the skill, but still. So let's see, one more milk, go there, and actually I need to go pick up the eggs. Super glad that the girls keep dropping only the large eggs right now. Definitely appreciate it. It's gonna at least give me the gold star mayo, and that sells for more. So I'm gonna be able to drop you. Definitely gonna have to get more of the beehives. That is a definite must. So let's take a look at if I can actually create them. I should have some maple syrup. And even oak resin. And I should put in something into these two. I think I had somewhere the sturgeon roe. Just not sure where in the world it was. Gonna have to look, and somehow I'm gonna have to put this whole farm in some sort of order because I don't know what is where and it's just horrible. I'm usually never this messy in real life, so I mean, yeah, just here I only have few minutes to get stuff done, so probably that is why I keep doing this dumb stuff. Okay, so just one. Just that one. So I'm missing actually iron bar and wood? How is that even possible? Wow, I'm actually really missing iron. Okay, well, that means I definitely need to go into the mines today somehow. And this is the caviar, which is done. Grape jelly can be actually sold. I can put you into here so that you would pickle yourself. Oh man, I hate when that happens. Freaking mixed seeds, man. Ugh. That is just the worst. Okay, let's see. 31. It's gonna be nice. I have to think of what to do with some of these things. You know what, actually, let's do this, and... No, I wanted to do it like this, and like this, and just drop these three over here so that I get rid of them. And you, my dear friend, I can put you down here. That's not gonna obstruct anything. And I want to test if I can... Okay, so this is room actually for 2 more. So the scarecrow can be blocked off, it doesn't matter to him. I'm quite sure he will be fine with the bees. I mean, he's not Nicolas Cage or something. Okay, so what do we want to do now? Definitely want to keep the cranberries. And let's see. let's drop you off, guys. Here, here, and here. I'm gonna have to think about something to do with these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna just head into the mines and get my hands on some iron. Ooh, also, I'm gonna have to check at Robin. I'm not sure if she is not done with the fish pond. Why am I doing this? I was supposed to come here like right from the start. What is wrong with me? Okay, goal achieved, iron found. Could be more. And even some coal. Beautiful. Not gonna stick around for that much longer. I'm really just doing this right now for the purposes of getting my hands on the ore. Otherwise, I'm not really in the mood to stick around here for too long if I don't have to. There are more productive ways for me to spend my time. I'm definitely taking you down because I will need the rocks. And I'm gonna have to start somehow thinking about getting my hands on more wood. Because if I want to go for upgrades for the coop, so that I can get my ducks, or upgrade for the barn so that I can get some goats, well, I'm gonna have to hurry up. And let's see. Can we try once again our luck here? Beautiful. So thanks to the fact that actually the levels will refresh themselves, I might be able to come across a bunch of ore here. I can potentially try the same process with some gold. The problem is, however, that, well, these levels tend to be more packed with the enemies. Yep. So, not as welcoming as level 41. And I know this is a terrible technique to get your hands on some ore, but, I mean, what can I do? If I would go into the skull caverns and I would get like super deep in them, well, that's a different topic, obviously. Let's see, I can at least kill you. I was hoping for some bug meat. That was disappointing. Speaking of bug meat, I should give something to Linus. I do want to get my hands on that wild bait. Ooh, dwarf scroll. That is cool. Usually what happens to me is that I'm stuck with like 3 of the 4 dwarf scrolls, even the computer, to translate them, but I just am lacking that last piece or last scroll to be able to understand the dwarf. And are you seriously not gonna give me any copper here whatsoever? Do I need to go into the freaking foggy levels of 30 and below? Apparently I really do. That is just so disappointing. That here is usually the biggest or highest concentration of copper you can come across. At least in the regular mines, that is. And I definitely do not advise to purchase copper ore from Clint himself. It is definitely way too overpriced. Okay, I'm gonna try probably again 31. Because the tappers will be something that I will need. And let's see. I know, I could have tried to get 5 levels deeper in the mines, but overall the process which I'm trying to show here is that, well, you don't need to do that much in order to get your hands on some building material, theoretically. With wood, it's not that easy unless you are, of course, planting like ton of the seeds which you pick up. I would recommend probably the pine cones and then trying to utilize the speed grow for the trees. Especially if you do this on your farm, I think from my personal experience, it just grew like twice as fast as when you would place it anywhere else on the Stardew Valley map. So try it and let me know in the comment section. I'm a small channel, so usually you will actually find my response for your comments if I will have the time, which usually I try to do. Okay, let's see, what else are we working? Okay, no luck. I'm gonna try to play with these guys for the purposes of obtaining some coal. Fortunately, big disappointment. And this will be probably the last batch of iron I'm gonna be picking up. I do see the topaz, I do see the quartz. That is the coal, that is the other coal. Yeah, this is why I usually like to play with these fur balls, because they keep dropping coal, and on the rare occasions, coffee bean. And there's nothing better than coming across a coffee bean during your first year so that you can plant it, that is if it's still spring or summer, and then you can start reproducing that one seed into more. Okay, so overall almost 50 iron ore, 2 gold ore, that's pretty weak, 16 coppers. Yeah, overall, and 8 coal. I'm not gonna be complaining here. So let's put in this for smelting. I am gonna do this. I am gonna go into the mushroom. No, I'm not gonna go into the mushroom cave. I'm gonna drop what? Let's see. No. Let's turn the bug meat into bait. What else? What else? So. Okay, we actually have 999 here, so that's fine. I can take those. I can take this. I can drop you off here. Same thing. Now this will go with me. Okay, even the pale ale is now done. So, let's see, I think we have like 7 keggers. Oh, that is right, I actually think in one of them I did put something to turn into wine. Guess you will have to watch one of the previous episodes in order to know which episode it actually was. Now I still can go into the museum, no, not the museum, but into the community center. So I'm definitely doing that. Dwarf scroll I'm gonna keep for museum. Batteries I'm gonna drop off. You. I'm gonna be dropping off here, so that's perfectly fine. We're gonna get some iron out of this. I'm gonna be able to smelt some more gold as well. And let's see, let's go into the community center. On the way back, I'm gonna try to get my hands on the crab pots at the beach, and most likely that will be it for the episode. At least I hope it will be, if something won't come up, but I'm not sure what. I don't think there isn't any specialty fish during the fall season at night or something. I was at least hoping for a freaking salmon. This is really annoying, especially considering the fact that I'm using up the last pieces of bait I have. Yeah, I'm not gonna be waiting if you don't want to play along, so screw this. That is 2 green algae. Yeah, I would rather actually get my hands on seaweed, but I'm gonna work with this. So let's see. Let's restock all of these. Ooh, fortunately, no trash. Oh, or unfortunately, I don't have that much refined quartz, but I will take the shellfish. Despite me not actually fishing, when you have the crab pots and you are selling the items or the shellfish or crustaceans from the crab pots, this still keeps leveling up your fishing skill, so keep it up. Okay, and now into the community center. Yeah, I just gotta check the trash cans. Ooh, even Pierre was at Gus's. Okay. Pierre the Party Animal. I think that's what his college nickname was. Okay, anyhow, let's go see if I can drop off these things. So, you go here. Frozen Geode. I'm not sure if I have the Nautilus Shelf. I think that's like a winter thing. So, I'm gonna have to wait for that. This is the mushroom for you. The aquamarine can be done. I'm gonna have to plant some freaking sunflower. And sea urchin, I totally screwed up on this, because I did have sea urchin, I could have dropped it off. This will be annoying as hell, I can tell you that, because of the apples. I don't want to say goodbye to any of my oak resin for now. And I totally forgot to go see the traveling merchant as well, so that's, god darn it. Okay, what else are we cooking here with? The corn. Is that it? Is that all? We just hover. Yeah, apparently that will be it. So let's go drop that off. At least that's another bundle which is completed. Artisanal animal, fall crops, quality crops. Ta-da! And the reward is... well, preserve jar. Okay. I am happy with that. No! You cannot be blocking me, dude! Come on, don't do that. Whew. Okay. Thank God I was able to run past him, because that would have been really, really bad. I know the Junimos mean well, but goddamn. God damn it, I missed Jody's birthday! No! Well, at least I will have to remember that on the next episode it's Abigail's birthday. I have this horrible ratio of remembering and forgetting people's birthday, and it's truly horrible. I feel like I should play or purchase the damn calendar from Pierre and put it in my home, because that is honestly one piece of furniture which I always tend to check in the morning. It then changes from me just checking the TV and heading out into checking also if there isn't something on the calendar. So I'm gonna definitely have to start doing that when I get my hands on it. Now let's see, what do I want to preserve? Or pickle or whatnot. Yeah, you know what, let's go with a melon. So iron is done. Yeah, let's go with the coal for now. And what would be a other cool thing to build? Seed maker is nice, but the two that I have right now will do it for me. Quality sprinklers right now I do not require. And yeah, I'm gonna need to get some wood or something, but it's super late for that, so probably not gonna mess around with trying to go chop down trees. I'm just gonna go check quickly into the mushroom cave. And damn it, the fish pond is done. So I'm gonna definitely have to load in another fish on the next episode. So definitely tune in for that. And yeah, if you like what I do here, click like or subscribe. And hopefully I will see you on the next episode. Till then, I'm gonna wish you all the best and goodbye.